What's happening, everybody? It's Anthony from the Daily Truth, checking my audio as I get started. This is what we're talking about. Natural light, by the way. Decided to do none of these. I wanted a little natural light. Life, my friends, is God's gift to you. How you live it, that's your gift to God. Every breath is borrowed. Every day is a divine opportunity. And what you do with it, that is how you say thank you. That's what today's Daily Truth is going to be about. I think you're going to like this one. I hope you're going to like this one. I pray that you like this one. So go ahead and like this video, share this video, do all said things with this video. A lot of stuff should be happening this week. I will be putting up I'm working on the crowdfunding campaign for I'm drawing blanks on everything. Yay Sports. So that'll be up for hopefully for you guys to partake. We've got one person already jumped in. I'm going to do a big post that already said that they would be a part of it. Looking forward to that. Might have a great opportunity there. And then, of course, all the different things that I do on at Anthony Michael Russo on my Instagram. And mostly what I love for people to sign up for is my free speaking webinar that will be coming up in a week or two in October, I think 2 weeks. So check that out by going to getbetteratspeaking.com. And now I've added a QR code that if you, whatever you are watching, you can screen record it, you can take a snapshot, whatever. You can actually go to that QR code on the screen to sign up for my webinar, getbetteratspeaking.com. We have spaces open at the $30 a month thing for the Double Down Speaking, which is our Wednesday night workshop. A lot of fun. And we also have, that's a community as well. So it's not just a workshop. All right, let's get started. I've talked enough. Make Wellness, BioPrecision Peptides, also on there. We've had a couple new customers, Sarah and somebody else this morning. So thank you guys for that. And I know you'll love the products you get. Hey, Casey, it's not about me. It's actually about StreamYard added the feature. So I've got that stupid little StreamYard duck right in the middle of it, but whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start from the top here and talk about what today's message is about. And it is the fact that your life is the gift that you give back to God. So ultimately, our breath in our lungs, life that we receive is a gift that we've gotten from God. That was not a very poetic way to say it. So let me just go back for what I was originally saying. Life is God's gift to you. How you live it, that is your gift to God. Every breath is borrowed, and then every day that we live and take steps on this earth is a divine opportunity. What you do with it, that's how you say thank you to God. Honoring God doesn't mean living small. I want to be very clear. It means living full out with faith, fire, and focus, enjoying the moments, enjoying the beauty that God laid out on this earth. Honoring God doesn't mean living small. It's not being put in a box. Live with joy, excellence, creativity, discipline, love, all the things that glorify you. You were not created to be on this planet to just survive. You were created to live with intention, integrity, and impact. Three major things, the three I's. And I've got some scriptures that back this up as well. And I know I know I've been getting a little bit more, obviously, biblical, not just since Charlie Kirk's passing, but even before that, I've realized the importance of with Christian entrepreneurship group, making the whole theme of making God my CEO and the growth and everything that comes from that, the internal strength that comes from that, the way that I deal with things on a daily basis that continue to try to break me and I don't let it, is because I have God leading my life. I have Jesus leading my life. So why not share it if it's helping me through circumstances that I can't imagine going through without him? So that's why. My good friend Corey Harpin liked the message I shared yesterday, sent me a great message. And Corey, if you're watching this, thank you for that. To just kind of reinforce, we've gone back almost 2 decades, and him saying, I never would have thought seeing you on social media be the person to really, truly preach the word and talk about God and the importance of that in our life. So thank you for that message. So anyways, tying this together, the concept that God's the way you lived your life is the way you give the gift back to God. So Colossians 3:23, whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart as working for the Lord, not human masters. So although you may have a 9 to 5 and you have a boss you work for, you have a company you work for, there is a reminder there that your life is to be lived all your heart working for God, not just the humans that are put at a higher hierarchy than you at work. John 10:10, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. That speaks to living in the moment. That speaks to taking joy in God's creation. That speaks to utilizing the gifts that you have been given and making a life out of it, understanding who your creator is. Romans 12:1, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. So again, all ties back to that same thing. Your life is a gift that you were given. The way you give back is how you live it. And I don't mean how you give back to people. I mean, that is probably part of living in the image of God. But this is how you gift God. So my call to action, what this means for you today, is to wake up and live like it matters, because every day does. You are here for a reason. Depending on when you're watching this, I know OBBM, this is probably in October, but I'm gonna state something very important. So I said, wake up and live like it matters, because it does. And this is the end of Suicide Awareness or Prevention Month. And I know, oddly enough, a lot of people this month that have succumbed to the pressures of life. I think I mentioned a guy I used to know from American Ninja Warrior took his own life last week. And when we lose the grasp of how much our life matters, then all of a sudden I can't imagine those that battle depression and go through the depths of darkness, how they deal with a daily basis. With the daily basis, the daily struggles, the daily letdowns, the daily rigors. But you have to remember that your life matters. Your story, your effort, your excellence, your kindness, it all speaks to someone. It all speaks to you. It all speaks to the people that love you. It speaks to the people that even don't like you. So live loud, dream big, love harder, forgive faster, and do it all in a way that points back to the one that gave it all, who gave it all for you, gave his only begotten son. You've been given a gift of life. You're 1 in 340 billion million, whatever that whole sperm and egg mathematics comes out to. You're a survivor. You made it through the hundreds of billions, millions, whatever. And you are here. That is a gift. That is a privilege. Your life is a canvas. As somebody that went to art school, I like that analogy. God handed you a brush. Paint something worthy of the gift. Paint something worthy of the Creator. And do it with joy. We were meant to enjoy our time here. We were meant to fellowship with others. We were meant to enjoy the company of others. We were meant to enjoy good food. We were also meant to take care of our bodies. We were meant to live in God's image. Be kind to each other. Be open-minded. Embrace others that are different from us. God didn't create us all to be the exact same drones. But live life with God as your CEO. And yes, Casey, paint little happy trees like Bob Ross. Life is God's gift. How you live it is yours to him. That's today's statement. That's what I want for you guys. I didn't ask in the beginning what made you smile today. So if you're still here at the end, which I think we got 60 people watching across the platforms, thank you to Casey for sharing this out there. I encourage you to put in the chat what made you smile today. Do that for me. What made me smile? Let's see. I was exhausted this week. when I got back from Illinois. But what made me smile, I don't watch a ton of NFL, but I watched the Cowboys game last night, and I was well, I didn't really watch it. I was asleep. I was up. I was asleep. It was up. It was fun to watch a tie game go to 40-40. Just saying. That was fun. It's fun to watch. Made me smile. Made me a little brain rot watching a little NFL for a bit. Jennifer Lonberg, happy little accidents. Melanie Richardson, that's so true. Excellent. Well, if you like this message, guys, share it. And come to one of my free speaking webinars. It's free. Come. Next one, I'm not sure. Second week of October, I think, something like that. Go to getbetteratspeaking.com. Only Russo. I know I felt like I was watching soccer. Only Russo is great watching a tie game. Hey, for the Cowboys, look, I'm trying to become a fan. I'm trying. And for the Cowboys to tie the Packers like that after, the whole trade and whatever. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. Actually, you know what? What made me smile was not, I mean, that made me smile too, but I had and I talked about it in my Facebook group for those that are for those that want to be a member of it for Double Down Speaking. It's just where I give little tips, anecdotes, and whatever. I had a nice long chat with Mark Ingram from the cast from the hosts of Fox Big Noon Kickoff. And we had a long talk about life and all that stuff. Out of all the years, it was the only time I've had like a long, in-depth convo with any of our hosts. And it was just a great conversation. I learned about recruiting, almost going to Iowa, Alabama, all the different things, a little bit of his upbringing in Flint, Michigan, and all that good stuff. And then we even talked about how he wanted to become a better storyteller guy, on major TV, a celebrity, Heisman Trophy winner. It was interesting to see how much we all share with each other. And that was kind of cool. Exactly, Casey. That's why I run Yay Sports. All right, guys, that's it for today. Again, go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo. If you see anything, have any questions, that QR code on the screen will take you to my free speaking webinar. And we have spots open if you want to be a part of the community at the $30 a month price. It will keep going up. All you got to do is go to doubledownspeaking.com and register. And if you want to do the whole year, you get a couple months off for doing that. So take it easy, guys. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. God bless. And Charlie, we've got it from here.